Yes, good evening, Michael. My name is Max Eckerson, and I am responding to your discussion post on consent forms. And I myself was able to also look at the West Texas Counseling and Guidance and look at their consent form. For myself, it was very informative. It did go into great detail, like you mentioned, and I felt for myself that it really helped me to better understand consent forms and to go through them. So it was very helpful for myself, and so as I did look through that, there wasn't, I don't know if it touched at all on the multiculturalism. And to answer that question for myself in my state, I'm in the state of Illinois, and I did not see that the state of Illinois really discussed that in different consent forms or is required by their code of ethics. And so for myself, that was a little curious, and I was a little surprised that they did not put greater emphasis on multiculturalism as the ACA Code of Ethics as they do. And you mentioned that there's a couple different paragraphs that they discuss about that and the importance of having that as a code of ethics as a counselor, and but also just in society that is becoming a much bigger emphasis. And so that is a great question, and it really helped me to think more about that and how that is important. And so for myself, where I saw that, um, the West Texas Counseling and Guidance, their consent form was kind of missing out on the social media aspect. And I just, as I read through the ACA Code of Ethics, in section H6, there's a couple different paragraphs on social media and how that is becoming, just a bigger topic and part of our society, and that there's a certain code of ethics of if, I think it was reading through some of our textbook this week and mentioned about, should you befriend, one of your clients on Facebook or to Instagram or the different social mediums. And so that's definitely a topic of what is ethical as a counselor. And so I just thought that was really helpful to better understand that, as well as, so I didn't see it in their consent form. I also did not see my state discuss that in any depth or really touch on it at all. And so that was, for myself, was kind of a little surprising as well. But then I was able to look in our textbook, and Remley and Hurley, 2016, in chapter 10 of our textbook, they discussed in greater depth about social media. And I thought it was interesting that they mentioned that, that counselors are seeing, more of their clients, that actually the root issue or the reason they are coming is because of social media. And that's why they're coming to therapy. And some of the examples they brought up was, have their clients having social media addiction, the fear of missing out or FOMO, social isolation, or even cyberbullying. So I just think that with this becoming bigger, I just having social media becoming a bigger topic, that the Code of Ethics does discuss on it, but the consent forms are not showing that. So thank you so much. I really appreciate your question, and it really helped me to dive a little deeper. And so I really appreciate that. It was great hearing from you, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And I'm looking forward to hearing more from you, in the next coming weeks. Thank you very much.